Ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out.
So we're back. We've wrote down this. There's a lot of trial and error there because there's some,
Very painful.
Some that I starred because I thought I was doing them wrong and returned to it was like, yeah, I was doing them wrong. Anyway.
So hopefully they're right.
Hopefully they're right.
But
okay, so let's start with the first column. So MCM should be 1900. The second should be MCMIV, which we already have just put there. 1904.
Yeah, we shuffled a few of these around. 1904, which is
MCMIV. So then our third one should be, where did I write 3?
Oh, 3's down here.
333, yes, is 1908, so that's MCMVII.
Which we put down.
Then we have MCMX, which is 1910. And then, so we did some of these.
Yeah, we shuffled
MCMXI is 1911, so this column should be good.
Yeah, we were just testing this out.
Our second column is going to start, so I'm just going to cross out the ones that we put down.
Good call.
Just to make this easier for myself.
3 is 7, yep, we got it.
Yeah. So 5 is 1911. Okay, so now we're on to, so 6 will be at the bottom here.
Yes.
So that's 1913, MCMXIII, which we put. Then we're going to have, for the next one up, is going to be 1914, MCMXIV.
MCMX.
Right here.
IV.
So that should be there. Then, for 8, should be in 1915, which should be MCMXV. So this one should be next. Then 1917, MCMXVII.
Oh,
we did just
perfect.
put that there. Awesome. So that should be 9. 10 should be 1919, so MCMXIX. Oh, so maybe these are in the right columns. You just have to shuffle them around.
Some, like, I found one of them over here.
True.
So,
okay. So maybe some of them are in the area they're supposed to be in. So that's fine.
Okay.
So then after that, we should
start with 1920.
So this one, the first one after that is 1925 is what I'm showing.
Okay.
And that's MCMXXV, which is that one. 12 must be this. It looks like a 7. It is 1933 MCMXXXIII. So that one,
Oh, okay.
I think is that.
Okay.
18.
1970.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant to be, so I'm going to 13. Okay, 1939, so MCMXXXIX, this one. Should go there. 14, MCMXLI, this one. And that should be 1941. And then 1945 should be MCMXLV.
Last column.
Then, so what I wrote, 16. So 1951 should be MCMLI. 1960, MCMLX.
Now that they're all sorted, I can do some reading.
Thank God, that used to take so long. I mean, that did take long, but that didn't.
It took long just in writing down and translating, but we like did them all, put them in the right order the first time. I'm so happy. I never did that quickly as a kid.
Wow.
Even being drunk adults, we can do this way quicker than we could as like sober children.
I know. Okay. Awesome.
I'm very impressed.
And then she's like, I can do some reading, so let's do some reading.
Oh yeah, what are we supposed to, there's probably only one thing that we actually have to read. Oh, the dragging man. It's a very sad picture of Emily.
It is. She looks tired.
Yeah.
Okay. At least, wait.
There's gold in them there sandbars.
I was like, Thars? At least that's been the experience of Emily Griffin, owner of M's Emporium on Moon Lake in central Pennsylvania. For the past 10 years, she's been dragging a heavy net back and forth along the bottom of the lake, uncovering and bringing to the surface relics from the 1920s. Wow, they could have totally fit that on the other page. I've dredged up I've dredged up everything from diamond tiaras to skeleton keys to full bottles of French cognac, said Griffin. It just blows my mind what these people would drop back in What draw back then and never bother going back for.
It was prohibition. They're like boating away, like, I'm not drinking alcohol, bye. Like, shoving it in the ocean. It's not the ocean, but the lake, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's not that shocking.
She was referring to the wealthy guest of gangster Mickey Malone, who she says she doesn't really know much about, who built a home on the lake in 1925, and through large, raucous parties.
Raucous.
Raucous? Is that? Oh.
Raucous parties.
Raucous parties.
I can't roll my R's. Raucous.
I tried to teach her how to roll her R's once, and it just did not.
It was a night when we didn't have
Internet.
Power or internet.
We had nothing.
And power.
We had neither.
We just sat on the couch all night long and she tried to teach me how to roll my R's and I never learned.
It was quite the memorable night.
And just very sad for me because it didn't end in anything positive. It just ended in me knowing that after hours of trying, I still can't
She
do
still
it.
can't roll her R's. Okay. Because his guests would travel to and from the house by boat, personal items were lost overboard with great frequency. Miss Griffin estimates that she has made close to $20,000 selling her finds to antique hunters and tourists. By last week, her windfall came to an end. The county in which Moon Lake is located passed an ordinance making the recovery of objects from the lake bed illegal, which we know now. The ban arose from the fact that the bottom of the Moon Lake is composed of unusually fine sand. When disturbed, it clouds the water, sometimes for days, posing a threat to the aquatic plants and fish that otherwise thrive there. Park Ranger Jeff Akers, who oversees the state park surrounding the lake, initiated the ban. The eco balance of Moon Lake is simply
I like it was
too delicate to ignore, he contends. But Miss Griffin begs to differ.
He doesn't sound like an old man. He doesn't sound like that at all.
But Miss Griffin begs to differ.
No.
The whole thing's just plumb ridiculous, she says. You know what all that stuff down there's doing right now. It's rusting, rotting away. My southern accent's getting worse. Polluting the water.
Just wait till Shadow Ranch, folks.
Heck, by getting it out there, I'm doing the county a favor. Unfortunately, the county doesn't see it that way, and it appears that Miss Griffin will have to abandon what had become a pleasantly profitable hobby. Wow, this is like quite nice vocabulary. Oh, I don't know, she shrugs. I can still sell the stuff that washes up on shore, and that happens, you know, especially after a good storm. So I may be down, she says, eyes twinkling, but I ain't necessarily out.
Also, what is this ad? Money won't get flushed down this toilet. Watch the Septics Roadshow Monday nights on the Plumbing Broadcast Service.
PBS.
Local listings for. Why is this toilet gold? Okay. Anyway.
Watch the PBS because of the green. Okay, is that all we need to read? Because that was fun.
Like, is there any other file that we can grab? Like, what?
Yes, there is.
What's this one? The Lewistown Gazette. Is a gangster about to become Moon Lake's newest resident?
Yes. Can we take this?
Rumors are flying thick and fast that Mickey Malone, a self-proclaimed captain of industry with far more ties to gamblers and smugglers than to legitimate businessmen, is building a house on the north shore of Moon Lake. The rumors started last June when the 10-acre property on which the house is being built was purchased by Philadelphia.
Because Ranger Akers said he just needs 10 more acres of property.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Duds and Suds, a company owned by Malone, which is widely believed to be merely a front for his criminal undertakings. Secrecy has shrouded the project ever since construction began in October of last year. 4 men and a locked gate blocking the driveway loading to the site. Unauthorized persons and vehicles are summarily turned away. Day and night, security guards patrol the heavily wooded lakefront property. Several large trucks strategically parked obscure any and all views of the site from the water. Even the workmen have been sworn to silence. When asked if Mickey Malone was indeed building a home on Moon Lake, Walden Matthias, the agent, he was in the tombstone.
Yeah, he was.
Walden Matthias, the agent spearheading the Department of Justice's investigation of Malone's activities, had only this to say. If he is, I suggest you live it up while you can, because the place we're going to be sending him to ain't on no beach, and he's gonna be there for a real long time. Mr. Malone cannot be reached for comment.
Because he's dead! No, I'm just kidding. This is an old newspaper. So Waldo Matthias, should we write that
Write his
down?
name down and be like Waldo Matthias because we think he's important. Because
I know he's
Nancy has been able
important.
to ask multiple people over
Matthias is
time.
an A and
It's an A, yeah.
Yeah.
She's asked multiple people like, do you know what this tombstone Matthias, whatever is? And
Now we know who he was.
Now we know a little bit more about him, and we figure he might be important to something.
So that was it.
I like
just
also
two.
how Nancy knows which one to pick up and read.
But that's in every game. Oh, there's another one. Yep. The Belmont Star. War takes. February 13th, 1941. Philadelphia mobster dies in Leavenworth. February 13th, 1941. Michael Mickey Malone died yesterday of liver failure in the federal penitentiary at Leavenworth, Kansas, at age 52. That's so young.
Liver failure is all that drinking.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, true. Yeah. Born in Newark, New Jersey in 1889, Malone owned and operated Philadelphia Duds and Sons, a chain of laundromats and dry cleaners that allowed him to disguise and disperse the money he made as a racketeer. Honestly, that would be such a great thing to own back then because that was so new.
True. Yeah.
Compared to the other gangsters, Malone is not like the other gangsters.
No.
Malone kept a relatively low profile. His desire for privacy was enforced by 4 large dogs who never left his side. Although he was rumored to be involved in everything from rum running to gold heists, he never spent a single night in jail until he was arrested in 1932 for tax evasion. He was convicted the following year and was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison for tax evasion. It'd be a lot longer than that
Dang.
now. He died just 2 months before he was scheduled to be released. That's really sad.
Sad. And he was young. Like,
Yeah, he
50
was
something
young.
is
That's
young.
still like old. That's like still young enough to like revamp your life and like
Oh,
get back on your
for
feet.
sure.
100%. Like
For sure.
that's really sad because there's only 3 to look at. Okay. Cool.
Also, I know we talked about these being camping mugs, and I was just thinking about it as I play with this. It has a carabiner on it.
It does. So it truly is perfect for camping. You could like just hook them to your belt and have a drink anytime you need one.
I'm just like sitting here like doing this. And then I'm like, every time we've shown them, we're just like this.
Yeah, they're really cool. Perfect for camping.
Hanging on a backpack, hanging on a purse, you need a quick drink, just...
Okay, let's go take pictures of the rest of the birds because now we have the camouflage
yes,
gear.
we have the camouflage.
Oh no, wait, we need to talk to Ranger Acres first.
Yeah, see if we can say anything.
Did we get a
Yeah.
prize?
You're
We got
back.
it.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent.
Can
Thank
we be
you,
junior
Miss
rangers
Drew.
now?
And to show my gratitude, I've got something for
A
you.
bench!
Which one's funnier? Because they're both pretty funny. It doesn't involve
Yeah.
Roman numerals.
It doesn't
does
involve Roman numerals, does it?
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks,
Oh, gee,
Ranger Acres.
Thanks, Ranger Acres.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
We should have made them with a raccoon head on them.
I didn't even
a
think
skunk
of
head on
that.
them. What is his head? He looks like a skunk.
Yeah.
Instead, we just did a cute little hat.
We did a little ranger hat because we couldn't wear them on our heads.
We're a lot more excited about these than Nancy was about hers.
Oh yeah, so it is a skunk. Look.
Oh gee, thanks.
Ranger Acres.
Oh, well, that's what we wanted because now we can talk to Red Canard.
No, we need to take the pictures first before we talk to Red
Oh,
So
yeah,
let's go
we
make it.
have to. We were out and about that long that it turned to night.
Let's go turn it to the AM.
It's bedtime, Nancy.
Let's go turn it to the AM.
Turn the pum to the am, to the pum to the am, am to the pum to the pum to the am,
to the AM to the pum to pum pum to the AM. Now we actually have to find the birds.
But does this mean we have it on? We don't have to like walk
Yeah,
around like holding it up like, hello! Like,
Exactly. Whenever we take the photo, we just have to.
Alright, we need 3 more birds.
I know one is a robin, a cardinal, and then there's one that we can take at the house.
I think it's not the robin. I think it was the cardinal and the tanager that we still needed.
True. And then there's one at the house that I don't. I think it's the eagle or the hawk or whatever.
Something that sits on the satellite. Remember that?
Where are all the birds?
I know, right? Like the minute that we get
I know, right?
here, it gets so much harder.
Well, now is there something else wrong? Like,
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a pain in the butt.
pain in the neck.
Tweet, tweet!
Tweet, tweet, Betty, dee.
Tweedle dee 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 dee.
Tweedle dee dum, tweedle dee, tweedle die.
Tweedle dee do do dee da da.
Tweedle don don, bon don to John John.
This is why they're not showing up.
Like, girls, shut up. I'm gonna go to a higher tree.
Yeah. Oh, cardinal.
Slow and steady wins the cardinal race.
Got you. Got you. Yes. So
Yeah.
we have the blue. We have the yellow. That's the tanager. We got the tanager.
Oh.
The robin. Don't we? I have them written down.
Oh, here. Goldfinch we have. Cardinal we have. Red-tailed hawk.
We don't.
We don't have the tanager, and we don't have the red-tailed
so
hawk.
it's the tanager and the hawk. Then we'll find the tanager in the forest. The hawk will be on the house. So the goldfinch must have
We
been
need
the
you,
yellow one.
Goldfinch. No, we need the red. We need the tanager.
Yeah, we have the goldfinch.
Oh, so yeah, the yellow was the goldfinch.
Was the goldfinch? Yeah.
Yes. Yo, tanager.
Tana Mojoger.
Where are you tanning, Jer?
Where are you tanning, Ger?
Ger? Where are you tanning, Ger?
It's really not that funny, but it is.
Also.
Tweedle, 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 tweedle. Here you. Where are you? You're such a pain in the butt.
You're such a pain in my rear end. Why can't we just be friends? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, little
Hello.
birdies. Hello, little birdies. I need you.
Hello, you conquistador. Oh, that's you.
That is terrible news. I hope it's not too serious.
Well, after we told him, he just fell and
You
bonked his
consider
head.
Henrik
Do
a
you consider him a
conquistador?
conquistador?
Along with Joanna Riggs and Sam.
Where are you?
Alejandro.
Alejandro.
I know it's just random where we find them, but
Is it?
annoying? Yeah.
Well, our map tells us actually where they are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at that.
Why am I doing this? So, red bird is the cardinal, yellow bird is the goldfinch,
Maybe the orange bird might be the tanager.
So near the cemetery, near the yellow ribbon. So I have to get to the yellow ribbon.
Yes.
Okay.
So we haven't gotten past this little area of the room.
And why do I always do this?
It's literally our 2 gripes. Me slamming doors in my face, you opening
the help.
menu.
Okay, so wait, there's the log.
Oh, you're going the right way. You're going the right way.
Yeah, where's the log? Okay, yeah. So this is where you found the...
Yeah, so go the opposite way from the log. That way, and then go that way. Try going that way? Oh, we found the way.
Okay,
Ow.
we're at the entrance. Entrance, okay, to get to the... So, we're gonna go right, up,
No,
left.
because this is a dead end. We don't want to go here.
We want to go this way.
We want to go left.
So left up. So right. Okay.
We
So I'm
figured
gonna go
so.
left first, and that
Yeah.
will take us there. As a kid, I never would have. Oh god.
Go straight. Maybe turn.
No,
so
it's
we're at
turn.
the fallen
We're
tree.
turning.
Turn.
Okay. Log. We turned. Log up.
It's a dead end.
Okay. So then we go the other way.
Go the other way and then go up.
Wait. Yeah.
Here, go up.
That way.
Yeah.
That's the fallen tree. Fallen tree. Log. Straight goes to a dead end.
So turn the other way at the log. That way. Yeah, try that. I thought that's where we came from.
I thought so too.
Oh, it's not. Okay, yellow ribbon.
So we have
Go
two.
left.
So left.
Now, come on, Tanaja.
So we have to
So we
go
went-
the yellow ribbon.
So we went to the right.
The right. Oh. Oh, so we were here, and we went to the right. So we should go. What?
Just keep going just in case. Maybe the orange bird isn't the tanager. Maybe we already got it.
We must have.
Okay, keep going around. Oh!
Which way do we go? Because we're gonna lose it if we don't.
Well, if we miss it one time, we'll go back another time. There it is.
Thank heavens. Okay, now we just have to find our way.
Last
They're both yellow.
They are, yeah. So, the confusion as a kid was that you're like looking around the woods over and over and over and over and over, and you're like, where is the sixth bird?
Oh.
But then eventually you realize that it's at the house, and that is something that stuck with us because as a kid, when you did it 1,000
Yeah.
trillion gazillion times over and it got so
Yeah.
annoying.
So the last one's at the house, which
That
we're gonna
sticks with you.
try and find our way out of the woods. Yeah, that we're out of the woods. Yeah, we're out of the woods. Yeah, that we're out of the woods. I don't know actually. We're in the clear. Are we in the clear? Are we in the clear? Are we clear? Wow, I got that out of it. We're out of the
Good
woods.
job.
Thanks.
Okay, so we have to go at the front of the house.
It's never gonna end. Literally until like Danger by Design. When this border leaves, I will not stop doing that.
No. Okay, I think it's... Or maybe we have to like talk to Red Knot and be like, we can't find the final bird, and maybe he tells us. Usually it's there. I thought, okay, go around. You know what? It's around the other side of the house.
I know it is, yeah. Oh, maybe, okay, so I'll go
See if we
towards
can,
Red
like, go-
Knots,
Yeah, see if we can...
and then turn around, and then...
So I know it's like on the satellite on that...
You're right,
corner
so
of the
let's
house.
make it PM and
So
try,
let's talk, yeah, and be like, we found all 5. And we can't find the 6, so tell us.
Time to make it PM.
Pum, pum, pum.
Good night, Nance.
Pum, 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 and to the pum.
Just like how we say good morning, Nancy, we say good night, Nance.
Good pum, Nance.
Hello, and good
Ready,
night. In your tree fort.
Riddle Knot.
How's the bird watching coming along?
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
No! I'm just gonna
Where am I most likely to see one?
ignore
Well,
that
according to
comment.
my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
See you in a while.
See you
down
in a
a
while,
notch.
crocodile.
Remember,
You're a very nice old man. You say questionable things.
Let's talk.
sometimes.
Let's talk to everybody. We haven't talked to everybody in a long time. Let's talk to Bessa and Sally.
Oh, I was like, at night?
We have Frank and Joe too, right? Let's just talk to them.
We do have Frank and Joe.
It's been a while, and we haven't called Sally. Last time we did phone calls, we didn't call
I'm
her.
gonna call Frank and Joe first.
Hey, boyfriends, what up?
Nancy has 3 boyfriends now because of us. She doesn't know she's dating already, boys, so she is. She doesn't.
Hello?
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Joe. Pick up the phone. Joe's in the kitchen. Worked up a real appetite watching me vacuum out the car.
He's
Hello?
a good supporter.
Hi, Joe. It's Nancy. What are you eating?
Sandwich. Either roast beef or really old turkey. Can't tell. Don't care. So, how's life as a dog catcher?
I'm like starting to, question that. So all we can ask is for a hint. So
Later, guys.
We'll be waiting.
Really glad we had that conversation.
Yeah, me
though.
too. But at least we got to hear their voices.
Yeah.
5, 2, 3,
5,
5, 5, 4, 4, 6, 8.
Hello.
I remember. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that.
What do we have
What's
more
going
to
on?
talk to them about?
Always.
Get this.
I feel like
It
Frank and
turns
Joe
out
are
that
just there
Jeff
for
Akers
hints.
will be
Yeah.
one happy park ranger if
We
Sally
don't
sells
need-
her Moon Lake property
For
back to the
We need them in
bank,
Scarlet
and they
Hand.
wind up
A
selling it
lot.
to the Parks
Probably
Department.
near the end.
You think
You're
he might be
very
responsible for all this
Tequila.
ghost dog stuff?
He has a motive and he has a dog, although it doesn't look at all like the dogs that have been scaring Sally.
but it shows he knows something about dogs.
She now says it
Better
doesn't
pull
look
out
at
your
all like
suspect
the dogs
list
that
and
are
pencil
scaring
him in,
Sally, but
Nan.
when she's
I
talking
still
to
say
Ranger
you guys should
Akers,
lighten up
she's
on
like,
him.
That looks like the same size as the ghost dogs.
You know what it is,
don't you
though?
think?
She's probably just like, he's a suspect. So he's like, she's trying to rule things out and be detective-y.
That looks like the same size as the
I
ghost
found the
dogs.
coolest newspaper.
I found the coolest old newspaper. It's from 1927, and on the front page is an article about Mickey Malone and a man named William Akers.
Akers? Any relation to Park Ranger Jeff Akers?
When I asked, Jeff Akers said that it was just a huge unfortunate coincidence.
Yeah, okay, no,
According to the
100% he's
paper,
related.
William Akers was Mickey Malone's
He's just,
most
like,
trusted
ashamed.
employee, his number one go-to guy.
Where'd you find it?
You know how I always seem to wind up in houses with secret passageways?
Sometimes I think they follow you around.
Well, I found these
Like,
hidden
she's just
stairs
changing the
leading from the
subject, right?
living room into the cellar.
What's down there?
That's what's weird.
Yeah.
The stairs led down into this empty space. There's some kind of safe in the wall and a set of stairs leading to a door that goes outside, but that was it.
Wait a second.
Why would Malone bother hiding a
Remember how we found
staircase
that
if it didn't go
small
somewhere
hole
important?
in the safe? We got a pin. I wonder if that will actually
Let's
fit.
try. Let's try. Otherwise, are we just wearing the pin like this just for fun?
Literally just for funsies. Why else would she keep it in her inventory? Otherwise, she'd just be
I
like.
could sure use a nice
thanks.
big
Well,
hint
she
right
was just
about
like
now.
This, but, you know.
I'm fresh out. How about you, George? Ditto.
Maybe you should call
Maybe we
the
should let the
Hardy
brothers
Brothers
Hardy
and
poke
talk
hint
to them
Moody
about
on this
getting
one.
a hit.
Bye, you
I
guys.
didn't even.
See ya.
My
Bye.
brain didn't even think that was. I was just like, I'm just gonna click on everything.
Okay, call Sally.
Yeah.
Call
So
Salifer.
that we can like get.
Salifer, McDonaldfer.
Salifer, McDonaldfer was a McDonaldfer. Hers is so much harder because it doesn't consist of fours that we're used to.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Bye!
Nancy, hi. How's it going?
Talk to you
Talk to you later.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Those are my favorite conversations in these games. Okay, let's go down to the basement.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that for some reason, I'm like, whoa, like, I know we need something to stick in there, unless it's something else. I don't know.
Yeah, because it was like a tiny hole, right? So
Yeah.
we could try it. Why not? That is a tiny pin for a tiny hole.
Right. Squeak, squeak to you too, Micey Moose.
Squeak, squeak.
It looks like a tiny hole.
Oh! It did work.
What's the combination?
Well, now we
Okay,
don't know the
let me look through some papers and see if we wrote.
Spirit and
It probably has something to do with Mickey Malone.
maybe the dogs.
Let's try the death day, because that's like the same date for everything, right? So
True.
it's sort of fun.
Okay, so nice. So what? Do I press
0129
do I press? Is it
maybe?
this one?
Probably.
No. Or this one. Or this one. Probably that one.
What are you saying? 19? Oh, the year 32. Can we try like the month and the day? Like try 0129.
I feel like that's gonna be too easy.
I don't know, I feel like it has to have something to do with that day because like that's a day that's important, right?
It could be.
Try
What was making?
well now we reset it. Try 0129 and then 1932.
Oh shoot. Okay, 0129.
1932.
It would typically be one, right? But I'll try. It'd typically be 4 numbers with a save.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay, so we don't. I guess we don't know. Yeah.
Okay. I'll look around in case there's anything else. Do we know, like, does Mickey Malone, like, have a birthday or anything like that? Like, is there anything? I guess we don't have any more information on him.
We know when he was incarcerated and we know when he died, but that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we need the flashlight. Okay, let's go
we'll
turn
turn there.
to. So So let's go to Daily AM and
go find the
goldfinch. Yeah, not the goldfinch. Sorry, the hawk. And well, then we'll go talk to Red Canot and see where we go from there. Like, I don't honestly at this point. I remember things that happened, but I don't know what happens past this. Like, I don't know what to do after this. I know there's a lot to do with the underground.
Yeah, the biggest part I remember of this game is like doing the bug hunting, doing the bird hunting,
and then there's like the underground stuff.
Yeah,
like that comes in increments.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So it's like
and that kind of leads to the end.
Yeah.
So. Hello, birdie, birdie, birdie.
I don't think this is the tree Red was talking about.
Oh, try that.
Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree. That sounded like a hawk. There it is. I better get a picture before it takes off.
Oh, he's standing on a speaker. Something to make note of. Why is he standing on a speaker?
Good call. I didn't even remember that.
What is that speaker? What noises?
Hey, what is that hawk standing on?
A speaker.
Oh, that looks like a speaker.
She was walked! Oh god. Oh no! I forgot about this.
I better get out of here. My arms and legs are tight. I can't move.
No, Nancy!
At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Okay, so we need to move some things.
I don't remember this at all. Okay, the gnome. Okay.
How'd you get that down? Why are things just falling? Okay, that wasn't enough. Need more torque. Anything else? Probably in order to do this all, it isn't there?
Probably. Shoot, I forget.
So you probably have an order to do it before you roll this thing towards the scythe so the scythe will fall. So we're probably gonna do it in a proper order. Brat, anything else we can click?
Fire! 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 Fire!
Anything else we can click?
I'm like getting to the gas now.
We can try this again.
But the gas,
This and try again.
the gas will make it fire so much faster. Okay, we're done.
Good night, Nancy. So the gnome falling first did nothing.
Oh, you know what it is? So eventually the gas needs to make that go on fire. We bring that over here, that lights on fire. Okay. The gnome brings that up, brings that over here, so the rope, it brings it down to the side.
Okay, so do we do more gas?
Yeah. So bring this over. That needs to go on fire.
Yes.
Bring this here. Bring the gnome. Bring it up. Nope. Bring it up, up, up. Boom.
Yes, good job.
Thank you. Logical.
Also, I'm sorry. The scythe falls and
I can't just let
perfectly-
this thing burn up. I've gotta put it out.
Open. Yeah.
It's like, hello, perfect.
It would never. Oh god, we need the bucket. God, we just stopped. Yeah, we
bucket, bucket, well, bucket.
This doesn't just end.
Look at the ground, look at the ground.
Is the bucket not there?
Look at the ground, and then put the bucket on the ground.
I was like, oh god, this puzzle doesn't just end. I made it rain!
Just punch the table.
Okay, go, go, go!
Go, 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 go. No time to lose, Nancy Drew.
One bucket of water, go! Oh, 2 buckets.
Fire!
Oh, you need another bucket.
Fire!
Another bucket of water.
Frick!
Fire! Fire!
This reminds me of the message in a haunted mansion.
Fire! Fire!
Go!
Go, go, go! Oh,
Go, go, mighty rangers! I put the fire out.
What in blazes happened?
Blazes
I saw the
happened.
fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches,
yes,
were you?
honey.
I was looking at birds,
love
and
to
then
go
I noticed
into a
something
shed
on the house.
with
And the next
old
thing I knew, I
tools
was locked in the
and play
tool
with
shed and somebody
matches.
was setting it on fire.
What is he saying?
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Rude.
Somebody tried to kill you?
Rude.
I didn't say that.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on
Precisely.
fire, and you think they were, what,
Reminds me
just
of
pulling a
the guy.
prank? Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
I guess it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
That man is insufferable.
Emily was nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
Look, Nancy, one more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
Okay. So, we need to talk to Red Knot. He wanted us to talk to him.
Yeah.
But he said, go get some rings. Come talk to me once you're all
Let's make it
cleaned
the
up.
pum.
We're back in the pum and we're gonna come talk to you, you rude
Back
sir.
in the pum, ready come talk to ya. Ready to come.
Karen,
Red
tell us your
Knot.
phone. Tell us your info.
Hello there. I owe you an apology.
Hello there.
After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone. Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought. So
found
why
it.
don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here? It didn't get
Already
burned
took a
up in that
picture of it.
fire or anything, did it?
That's what you're concerned about, not me almost dying, but the fact that your camera didn't get burned up.
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I got all the birds.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
Okay. These are literally the same thing. I don't know why we have an option to say something.
I never
completely
noticed
the
those
same.
gas cans before.
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go, things to see,
So wait.
people to pester.
Why did we
Why did we
take
take pictures of the
the
birds?
birds?
We didn't get anything by doing that other than getting clobbered in the head.
You're looking very suspicious, Red Knot.
Why did
See
why
you in
did
a
I get
while.
something?
Yeah.
But
I'm so confused. I thought
we got a reward for doing that. Okay, so we need to figure out the combination in the basement.
yes.
And then, so let's make it the AM. Go and talk to Emily and Jeff Akers about the fire.
Yes, and also because Jeff was gonna look into Eustacia for us.
Eustacia and
Maybe it wasn't Eustacia. Whoever the
Eustacia was in the
girls-
final scene.
Yes.
We're playing a lot of these games. lately.
Eustacia and Dropoff. The
Well, we also need to know our water. If that's good.
Vivian, I think was her
And
name.
Vivian.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk
In
to
our water.
in our water. We'll talk to Emily about the fire because, like, and between all of that, we need to figure out the combination for the safe.
Let's
upstairs.
do it. Yeah, we need to figure that out.
This sounds like Harry Potter music. It's either Nutcracker music or Harry Potter music. Oh, we also need to figure this out too.
Yes.
Which we have written down. It's about the seasons. We
Yes,
could
but
figure
we
it
don't
out
know
now.
the hands of the clock, like what times they go to for what season.
True. I feel like at some point we just need to like do it.
Yeah, some point we just need to figure it out.
Yeah.
We're just
we could do it now.
holding off.
Let's do it. Let's do it later. Because I don't think it's necessarily the hand. Do we find anything about the hands of the clock? Because I don't remember that. I think we just have to do it.
I think we just have to do it, but I don't know what hand goes to what clock for what thing.
It's one of those things. It's gonna take us like a whole like section to do.
And then we just skip it so no one has to see us suffer.
Hi,
Hi,
Nice Junior Park Ranger pin. You must really be
wearing
on
it?
Acre's good side.
We're wearing it, but she's wearing it?
We can't even talk about the fire. You dummy.
You dumbo.
You give us tea and then you leave us to...
Guess I'll see you later.
You
See
dumbo
ya
foo.
You dumbo foo. It's funny because Emily was also the person in messaging on it.
Get it? Gumbo foo, dumbo foo. Get it? Did you get it?
We got it. We trust him.
Any Nancy Drew fans are smart eggs, I know.
I agree.
We know how to put 2 and 2 together, right, Nancy Drew peeps?
Yeah. Oh, Yogi's gone. Bye, Yogi.
Good news. I have information on your mystery woman.
Amazing.
Thank you. I knew that you were useful.
You are incredible, Ranger Acres.
Or
What did you
incredible,
find
I
out?
mean.
Her name these days is Vivian Whitmore. She
Vivian
lives in
Whitmore.
Las Vegas, and her number is 702-555-9137.
Don't go forward.
Come on.
Just
Yeah.
in case, I'm sure she'll copy it down, but I'm gonna do it
I'm
anyway.
sure she will too, but like...
Just
this-
in case.
The underline.
It's important, okay?
Yes, important.
When I write with purpose.
Perfect.
Sorry to
Where's
bother
Yogi?
you again, but did those results from the water test come in yet?
There's something here for you from the State Department of Health.
Nancy Drew. It's funny that it's not from Sally to Sally.
Yeah, just...
It's probably like, stop it! A water sample. Initial tests that they found
Do
levels of...
not drink
Oh my
or use
gosh,
the water
not
from
only is
your
the water
arsenic.
bad, but it seems like the well may have been contaminated deliberately.
You know what though? Arsenic is rat poisoning, which is lots of mice in the basement. That makes sense, kind of, but like
But also, like, someone wanted to poison Sally, potentially.
potentially.
It's not unusual to find trace amounts of it, but your sample far exceeded standard safety limits. Unsafe for any purpose.
Wow.
Wow.
I wouldn't go
Someone
jumping
really
to
doesn't
conclusions
want Sally
without
to be
proof,
there.
Ms. Drew. I'm sure there's a far less melodramatic explanation.
Sure, honey.
Yeah, but like there are mice in the basement.
That's fine, but you can like poison the mice with traps or with arsenic in whatever. But to fill an entire water
Yeah. Like the water
source
stream, yeah.
with arsenic,
Arsenic is-
that people shower in, drink, like that's very weird and that's like unusual.
So Nancy's really
Because you wouldn't be doing
Where's
that because
Yogi?
the mice
In the
aren't
run
drinking,
out
like they're
back.
going to the well and pumping
Even
it to
out
have
of
some
sight,
water.
he's
Sure.
under
Like,
my
they're just
full
living.
control, as park rules require.
So Yogi's in the run out back, even out of sight. He's under my full control.
I thought that you said that all dogs need to be leashed. Is he leashed?
Thanks
True.
for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
I remember as a kid not needing much in this area except for talking to him.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah. No, we pretty much found everything we need to find there. We did our puzzle. Now it's just getting what we need from him. Going on very well.
Okay, so we need to figure out the... Let's see. I feel like that's gonna open up more for us to see.
Yeah, we really need to figure. But
Should we talk to Sally about the water?
I don't know what she would know. We could. Yeah. Let's talk to Sally. It is her water, I guess. Your water sample is contaminated.
And then maybe we try the dog puzzle.
Yeah, we could try that. Because the safe, we need to find a date.
Oh, we also need to call Vivian.
Oh, Vivian, yes.
I'm gonna call Sally first.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, hi, how's it going?
I'm afraid I have some bad news. I had your well water tested, and according to the health department, it contains a very high level of arsenic.
Arsenic? Somebody poisoned my well?
The health department can't say for sure yet, but if that is the case, do you have any idea who would do a thing like that?
No. And it doesn't matter. I love that house, and I am going to live in it. If that
Yes,
well's
girl,
bad,
that's the
I'll just
attitude
dig
we
another
want.
one. At least I will when I know for sure why bad things keep happening there. You are going to figure that out, right, Nancy?
Yeah.
You bet I am.
I knew I could count on you.
Obviously.
In the paperwork that you had to wade through when you bought this property, do you recall ever coming across the name Vivian Whitmore?
No, I sure don't. Who's she?
Should we? Oh, did
The
A close friend of
girlfriend.
Mickey Malone's, or so it would seem.
Her name wasn't anywhere on the deed. I know that.
So clearly they weren't serious.
They were.
Talk to you later.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Okay, let's call Vivian.
Yo, Vivian. Yo, Viv.
Yo, Viv.
2 555 9137.
It's so much easier with 2 people.
If you're selling something, hang up right now. I got an air horn in my hand that could deafen a dinosaur, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh,
You
no,
do know
no,
the
please. I'm not
dinosaurs are
selling
extinct.
anything. Believe me. Is this Vivian Whitmore?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You got exactly 5 seconds to state your business.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, right. The Moon Lake Park Ranger said you might call. But you have to talk fast. An old friend of mine is flying in
really
today
liked
from
her.
Florida. And when I say old, I mean
There aren't many phone
old as in
contacts I
5
remember
years
really
older
liking.
than I
Yeah.
am. Don't bother trying to do the math, sweet stuff. You'll hurt yourself.
Kiss.
So, that ranger fella said you found an old picture of me.
It's literally sounds like a young person trying to sound super old. Is her voice to me?
And
right
that to me is what's her face?
now. Prudence.
Prudence.
It's like young people trying to make old.
It sounds like a whole lot seems mysterious to me.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's how I feel. Yeah, with Prudence and Vivian.
Like just get an old person.
Well, like Eustacia. Eustacia was
Yeah.
perfect.
True.
And Bess and George in this game is perfect too. Just like a message in a
We're
Haunted
back to
Mansion.
Message in Haunted Mansion, Bess and George.
Yeah. It was Of You and Mickey Malone. Do you remember him? That's right. I found it in Old Cellar Mickey Malone. Which one do you think would sound? Probably this one.
Yeah.
That's right. I found it in the cellar of Mickey Malone's old house on Moon Lake.
Moon Lake. Talk about your fond memories. I had a lot of fun there. Although I wasn't anywhere near as wild as most young people were back then. But
The
I
voice
think
is-
Mickey kind of
I
respected
can't.
me for that. I was his gal for 5 years.
Yeah, she's
He
probably like
always kept first beer on tap at that speakeasy of his just for me.
that. Like sounds like she's like 35. Like
Even our age doing that. Like that's what it says.
just
Like
making a hard buck. So speaking.
I was this gal for 5 years. He always had me found.
The Speakeasy was probably the best part of this game. Because it was like, so,
love some speakeasies.
what's it called? Secret passageways. I think we have a similar, like, viewpoint on this.
Yeah.
Secret passageways are easily the best part of Fantasy Dream games.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
whenever you find something, like, it's like
So satisfying.
So
to be like, I did a thing,
And the
and I've
Speakeasy
explored a new space.
is like a whole space that, like,
and
it's just like so
that
exciting.
time period, the
Yeah.
20s, just anything like that.
So
with
exciting.
Prohibition is so interesting because, like, we wouldn't be doing this channel if Prohibition was a thing. Because
I agree.
we wouldn't be.
Fully.
But, like it's
we
just so
love
interesting.
that time period, like broads.
That time period,
like
all the speakeasies,
Yep.
all the like
well, even our
dancing
name,
and fun.
like
Yeah,
BOOZY broads,
kind of
and like for Halloween,
harkens
we
back to that time.
were flappers. Like we just
Yeah.
love that time period. So this
It's just
game,
fun.
yeah. So the Speakeasy is very exciting for us.
Oh, yeah.
I love that it's finally being introduced.
For sure.
Yeah, the Speakeasy where I found a safe. Maybe a safe in the cellar. She'll give us the
True.
code.
I found a safe in the cellar there.
You must be talking about the wall
Yeah.
safe. That was Willie.
Willie.
He was a guy who
Willie.
worked for Mickey.
Was that not him?
That was Will. Yeah, William
Matthias?
Matthias or whatever. Matthias.
I don't suppose you happen to know the combination.
No one knew the combination, not even Mickey. Mostly because Willie was constantly changing it. He was a little paranoid and superstitious. Well, as I recall, he picked the most unlucky number he could think of
Unlucky
and
number.
used that for the combination.
Unlucky
he
number.
called it a reverse
We'll
jinx.
figure out something further. Let's just see. Unlucky number, like what?
Unlucky number? Like what?
Oh, like the date that something bad
He got
happened, like when the
incarcerated.
stock market crashed,
The day
or
he
when
got
somebody
incarcerated.
died, or the address of a house that caught fire, or the phone number of the police, that sort of thing.
So we have to go back to Ranger Acres and get that
I
date.
think it's that date. Yeah.
Yeah, it must be.
What can you tell me about Mickey Malone?
What can you tell me about Malone's speakeasy?
It was in the basement, right there at Moon Lake. Feds never knew about it, but everybody who was anybody on the East Coast back then, actors, musicians, bankers, politicians, they knew. You weren't big time unless you'd made at least one trip to Moon Lake Mickey's.
That's cool. Yeah, that's weird. Did stay in his old house.
Ask about the secret entrance.
Did this speakeasy have a secret entrance?
There was a lock hidden in one of the tombstones in that little cemetery behind the house. You needed a key to unlock it, and when you did, stairs would appear that led to the speakeasy.
That's so cool, though, when you think about it. You have to go to the cemetery and do a key and get to these stairs. Like,
yep.
How cool.
So cool. And I remember Matthias's tombstone being that one.
Yes, oh, for sure.
So
and that's why she keeps asking about that name.
Do you have any idea how to get to it from his house? Oh,
Do you have any idea how to get into Malone's speakeasy from the house?
I sure don't. That saloon was built using two main ingredients, concrete and secrecy. Mickey always bragged that nobody could get in unless he wanted them in, and I do believe he was right. But I'll tell you what, if you send me that picture of me and Mickey, I'll send you my key.
And Akers can do that because he's a post office as well as a park ranger.
True.
The key to the tombstone? You still have it?
It's in the bottom of my jewelry box. I've come this close to throwing it out 100 times, but it's so small, and the memories it brings back are so big. Well, I just couldn't. As a joke, Mickey had a tombstone made with the name of this federal agent who had it out for him inscribed on it. That's the one the key unlocks.
You know, it's funny. Like, I have my grandma's jewelry box, and there's a ton of keys in it. It's just weird knowing that people would keep...
Maybe we can find a speakeasy with your grandma's key!
I'll ask my
Let's
mom.
go to a cemetery.
Yeah.
And try it.
Isn't that so weird, though, that people just, like, would keep keys like that? That's, like, so common. Yeah.
Because who knows what it's to? It could be just something awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find locked objects for the rest of my life that I can have keys that I can give to my my predecessors, and then they can find my items and unlock them and find things.
Good call.
Because how cool is that?
How cool is that?
amazing.
I know. Like, this is so neat to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time I go home, I'll bring my grandma's jewelry box back.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's been fun talking to you.
I'll be suing you.
That's not a good thing. That conversation took a turn. Okay, so is it still daytime? Can we go talk to Ranger Akers now and see if we can send him the thing?
Good call. Or do you want to do that puzzle first, or should we go...
We don't know for sure what that is yet, so let's just do what we know we can do, and then that'll be like we're stuck, we have nothing else to do,
True.
Let's figure it out.
So, thing that I noticed, Nutcracker music is daytime, Harry Potter music, nighttime. In this game.
Pleasant, lovely,
You're perfect, you're beautiful.
orchestrative,
You look like Linda Evangelista, you're a model.
comparatively to mysterious, interesting, maybe dark. We'll see. So
Alright, let's go talk to Ranger Akers.
Ranger Akers.
Ranger Akers.
So we can send our picture and maybe find out the incarceration date of Mickey Malone.
That's an unlucky date, right? I feel like that would be the most...
Has to be. If it's not the death of the dogs, then it's something like that.
Hello again, Miss Drew.
Hi.
Am I in for another interrogation?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I'd like to mail this photo to the woman in Las Vegas. Can you do that for me?
As always, I'm here to serve, Miss Drew. Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it. I'm
Yeah,
sure
you
she'll
are.
be very pleased to get this back.
Thanks for all your help.
Thanks
Always
for
a
all your
pleasure.
help. Alright, hi Dad.
Always a pleasure.
Gotta say hi to Yogi.
Okay, Mickey. What's your incarceration date? Son?
Yeah. Son? Alright, so it was... this one?
Oh,
He
since
died there. So, well, let's say 1952 just in case.
Okay. I think the article that I read was when he got in jail.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wait.
he was arrested in 1932.
1932. Mickey Malone.
Okay, cool. Let's go talk to M just in case there's something that we missed by any chance. But this music is so fun. It's about dance. Hey Em, I love that your shack is pink.
Yeah.
How you holding
It's
up?
really red, but got faded by the sun.
Guess I'll see you later.
Guess I'll see you later. Yodelay-hee-hoo. That's what my Oma says. She's so cute. She always, like, growing up, like, we'd walk home from school and she'd be walking us back to her place before my mom got finished work, and she'd be like, yodelay-hee-hoo. She's always yodel. Always.
Did she actually know how to yodel? Like do the throat thingy? Like that?
Not really. Like, she kind of, but, like, not really. It was mostly just like, yodelay-hee-hoo.
Yeah. I love that. I love that she used to walk you home from school. Yeah. Alright, let's go check this safe out. So we have 2 dates we can try. Let's try the incarcerated one first.
So let's try 1932. For the pin in?
Nope, we don't need to anymore. Okay. That was just to make it happen.
1932. No.
Hello? Okay.
What about his death? 1952. Do we know any, like, should we go back to Ranger Acres and look if there's, like, any documents that say the date that he got arrested rather than, like, just the year? Because the document I read, I don't know if it said anything like that, but...
And there's also this.
Oh, that just brings us outside. Because definitely I feel like that's what we need to be doing right now, / waiting for what Vivian's going to give us.
And also that
/ figuring out the documents. Which we have not given any thought to at all. Okay, so back in the files.
This one here?
Look back in those files, but we can also look in the other files too. It might be elsewhere. So this is all about her, which no one cares. But cool.
Because this was, remember, William Matthias was the one that switched the...
Yes.
Yeah, so 1875, 1925.
So let's see, is there any dates in here?
No.
And look back at your file, is there anything other than the year? Like, are there any dates?
There's 52, where he died.
I feel like it has to be the incarceration
We could
date.
try
so
the-
go back down. I don't think it's that.
Arrested in 1932.
Who's...
We can try...
We tried 1932.
He was born in 1888.
I feel like that's not going to be...
Oh, February... What about 1941?
We could try that.
Or what would it be? Like, 1341, 0313.
But this was like when he died, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Or that was like, yeah.
Which could be the day. Oh, wait, look back at it again. Does it specifically say when he died?
New Jersey.
So born then. Oh,
Sorry.
So he was arrested in 1932. Go up again. So Mullen died yesterday. So
February 12th.
02/12.
Oh,
would have been when he died.
Oh, 2/12/41.
Liver failure of 1941.
Let's try that.
So we could try that. It could have been the day he died, right?
Oh, 2/12/1941. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's do that. Let's see if that works.
Because for some reason, the date of incarceration sticks in my mind.
That's
for some reason. No, but for some reason, like as a kid, that sticks in my mind. But it could have been the day he died. This is odd because his dogs died was 1932. So his dogs died before he died, but his dogs died when he went to prison, I guess.
Roughly. Hello?
It's like, hello?
Hello?
So let's try. So we can try 1941. We can also try 0212.
Let's do 1941 first, just because it's easy.
So tries 0212.
Wait.
Then try 1941. Maybe it's something that long. I mean, it hasn't done anything yet. Just out of curiosity.
Could have gone the other way. What are we missing?
We're missing something. Well, we want to go up and try to do the dog puzzle.
Yeah.
See?
Let's do that.
Because clearly we don't... I feel like we have the information we need for this puzzle. We're just not...
I agree.
Properly.
Oh, we need a flashlight.
Which happens. Down, 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 down.
And you know what? I think we have the information for this puzzle too. Okay. So we know that. Well, okay. So that's on the first page.
So maybe it's not so much... Maybe this isn't supposed to give us anything. Maybe this is what teaches us the order of the sandpaper puzzle we did above the couch that we randomly got. Like maybe you're supposed to see which season opens which dog, and then know which way to turn each dog above the couch. But we just randomly figured that out without knowing it.
Okay.
So let's see if we can talk to anybody on the phone and figure something out, because... I feel like maybe the clock doesn't give us anything. I feel like maybe the clock tells us how to solve the couch puzzle. And we just did it randomly without knowing.
Let's do the Hardy Boys.
Yeah. See if they can give us a hint or whatever. Not that we like hints, but every once in a while in these games you're like, okay, what's going on? Because we have information, we're just clearly missing something.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy. Got a minute?
You bet. Hang on. Pick up. It's Nancy. We were gonna head to the park and shoot some hoops, but we can't. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because it's raining.
And you just washed your car? Ouch.
I told you it was gonna rain. You always say that. So what have you got?
I managed to get in touch with someone who used to be Malone's girlfriend. She says there's a speakeasy beneath Sally's house.
But you haven't been in it yet?
No, Vivian, that's her name. She's going to send me her key. I'm not even going to tell you what the key unlocks.
So you could literally be sitting on top of a speakeasy? Cool.
As if they know.
How do you think your suspects would feel if that turns out to be the case?
They'd be real suspecting.
Emily Griffin would no doubt be
Yeah,
thrilled.
true.
More tourists would be start to come to Moon Lake if the place becomes a tourist attraction.
I feel like the top one because
Emily Griffin would no
that'd be
doubt be
more-
thrilled at
yeah.
the chance to collect
That's something
artifacts
that
on dry
makes
land for
logical
once.
sense.
But it would be easier to collect them if no one else knew about the speakeasy. So if she somehow knows about it and figures you and Sally don't...
She'd have a motive for trying to scare us off the property.
In other words, you're right back where you started. Maybe Emily has a motive, maybe she doesn't. Anything else my genius brother and I can help you with, Nancy?
I seem to be getting nowhere
I seem to be getting nowhere fast. Anybody have any suggestions?
We can probably come up with a few, but we're not going to make it easy for you. After all, it's your case, not ours. Have you read what's in those envelopes you sorted for Ranger Jeff? You never know when a clue's gonna nab your attention.
So that's where the date is.
But we're not putting in the right date.
Later, guys.
Later, guys.
See ya.
Unless it's something like month, day, year, but end of year. It could not. It could be like instead of like.
So like 1, 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of saying like 0 to 12/1941, we could say 0 to 12/41. You know what I mean? Like the end of the year rather than the whole.
Okay, let's try that. Let's try that before we go back.
Yeah.
Because that would be frustrating.
Because I feel like we have the information we need, we're just not applying it properly. And as kids, we didn't have walkthroughs. We just waited and waited and tried and tried and tried.
No one, yeah, there were
And
no
that's why we're
walkthroughs.
trying not to try. Like, we just want to get it. Because we know you can get it.
I agree. So, 2. Let's try it.
So, or 0, 2.
Not 0, 2. Let's just do
2, 12, 41.
12.
41. And if that doesn't work, try 0, 2, 12, 41. Try 0, 2, 12, 41, like, but back out there. Okay. So 0, 2, 12. No, wait, 12, 41.
It did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Well. So we want to try calling
we're a
Vivian.
little lost. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. We post every Tuesday and Friday. The next part will be out soon. Hope to see you then. BOOZY BROADS out.